Right, there we go. Right, there we go. Okay, audio and video. Right, there we go. Okay, audio and video. So, my friends, welcome back to the channel. Um, Happy New Year to everybody. Of course, we are in Ireland here are on full lockdown. There is nothing open. There's no fireworks this year either. So house parties are banned. Basically, everybody is just being, staying at home. There's nothing nothing going on in terms of New Year's celebrations in Ireland. Alabama Psycho, how are you, sir? How are things? There's no celebrations going on. There's piss all to do except either get drunk or I don't know. I don't drink, so that's not an option for me. So I thought, you know what? Let's let's count down the new year together, shall we? Um, this time of year for many people, it's a difficult time of the year. It certainly is, you know. So I thought, what could we all do together to kind of entertain and distract and whatnot, for a couple of hours, for people, to try and take their minds off whatever is going on in their particular world. So I thought, you know what, let's stream and let's look at a few mods. And also, it will be a good opportunity to discuss a few issues with mods and modders and the separation between the modder and the human person, if that makes sense. As you may know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I'm fairly critical of mods and modders. I don't pull any punches. I speak my mind. I say what I feel and think, regardless of whether it upsets or insults whomever. But from my perspective, anything I say about mods is never intended to be personal. The human person behind the mod. It is always intended to be about the mod itself, not about the modder, the mod itself. Now, obviously, that modder is a human being, and he is taking a lot of time to put work into that mod. So it is human nature to take it personally. Completely understandable. But from my point of view, my perspective, anything I say about mods is never intentional or personal. Yes, I do call mods idiots and shite and dumb and whatever, but that's just my way of communicating. That's kind of the Irish way. Now, you can either accept that or not, but that, in no way do I mean anything kind of personal offense against any modders. But it does happen. So, for example, Mr. FS Miner, he has a YouTube channel. Quite a good YouTube channel. I highly recommend that you actually check it out. I actually enjoy his content, believe it or not. Yes, I do. He's got good stuff. He's got good videos. He's got good production quality on his videos. I have no hesitation of recommending people subscribe to him, check him out. To that end, I'm going to give you a link to, and you can see the conversation that went down. So there's a live chat link underneath that. So everybody knows what went down and what was said and what wasn't said, So prior to this, so there was he had a like a preview video, a live event, and I straight up told him, to his face, dude, what about your other mods that you have, like the Volvo A40G? When are you gonna, fix those bloody things? Those things are bloody bugs. So I suggest him, maybe instead of releasing a new mod, you should maybe, I don't know, take more time to fix the ones that you already have out, So anyways, we kind of got into it, we got into it, Let's just say he wasn't too happy with what I had to say in my mod reviews about his mods. even though he claims that the models are not his, or they're not his mods. Don't know quite know what that means. I mean, they're branded FS Miner, so he's getting them from somewhere. So he's doing some kind of work with them, so they have to be his mods. If you're putting in your own bloody category, as Mr. FS Miner does here, so we have FS Miner Creations, that kind of means that they're your mods. You're kind of staking your claim to them. Whether you made the original 3D model or not, doesn't really matter. You're putting them out. You're putting up the web links. You're putting up the file base or share mods, whatever the hell links that are out there. So yeah, I mean, the excuse that, well, any bugs are not my bugs, they're from the original mod creator, that doesn't fly with me. Really doesn't. And if you're going to be putting out a mod under your own kind of brand name or whatever, I think you should take the time and fix the damn thing before you put it out. That's just my opinion, you know. But as I said, I'm not a modder. I've always been crystal clear about that. I am not a modder. I don't make mods. I review mods. It's very different. Very, very different process. And if I see bugs and errors in a mod, I'm going to point it out. I'm going to say it. If I think a mod is shit, I'm going to say a mod is shit, regardless of whether it upsets someone or not. So, having said all of that, I encourage Mr. FS Miner to, anytime I'm streaming, sub to my channel. You'll get an alert when I'm live. You want to talk to me? You want to talk shit about me during my live stream? No problem, sir. You have at it. I have no issue with that, people insulted me personally. It doesn't affect me one way or the other, My only concern is the mod and reviewing the mod and looking at a mod and making recommendations to people, Not to not to toot my own horn, as it were, but I think I do a bloody good job at reviewing mods. I look for stuff and bugs that most people don't do in their review videos. I dive deep into this shit, and yeah. But anyways, so Mr. FS Miner, he released a new mod in his video. We have a new dump truck, so we're going to take a look at it. So this is a Volvo R-100E. This is a dumper. It's 800 horsepower, 400 liters of diesel, 60 of def. I like the fact that it has def, very nice. 31 mph, which is probably realistic. 72,000 liters. Not too sure about that. I don't know what the real world specifications of a vehicle like this would be. These vehicles are probably quite substantial in the real world, so they probably do hold a very, very large amount of material in them. I'd have to look up the specs of this thing. I'd have to look up the specs. It looks okay just from the shop here. It certainly has UDIM textures on it, as you can see. Dual wheels at the back. But anyways, whatever any kind of personal issue, and I completely understand his point of view. It's not easy for someone to hear someone say, well, this guy is an idiot, this mod is shit, it's riddled with bugs. Of course that's going to be hard for someone to hear that. But I genuinely don't say that to hurt the person or the modder. I say it so the mod can be improved, so the mod can be fixed. That's why I say it. To point out the issues so they can look at the mod and fix the damn thing. That's my only intention. It really, really is. Anyways, regardless of what happened tonight, will not affect this review. I will review it no different to any other review. If I find issues, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to change my, slant my opinion to curry favor with him or not, So, well, I mean, it's 130,000. Now, that is completely unrealistic. Now, Mr. Oldtimer Dave said something interesting to me the other night in one of the live streams he had with Farmer Min. And, he's right. He said that, he told me point blank, I don't agree with how you do your mods in terms of pricing. So he said, Richard is probably the only modder I know who actually increases the prices of mods, not decreases it, which is true, which is true. I like my mods to have real world prices. In the real world, this is probably $1 million machine, if not more, you know. So 130,000 is completely unrealistic. And if I was to hold on to this mod, and I haven't decided whether I am or not, I would increase the price to a more realistic value. Mining equipment is very, very expensive in the real world, you know. $1 million plus, no problem, you know. So we're going to rent this. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to have to reduce our speed here because we're a little bit fast. But Mr. OTD and anybody who is watching, Happy New Year to you, sir. Many happy returns. So yeah, we are 11:20 here in Ireland. As I said, we are on full lockdown. Nobody is allowed to pretty much leave their bloody house unless it's for a medical emergency, to get medications or to buy food. That's pretty much it, you know. So nobody's doing shit. So I just said I'd, you know, let's pass away a couple of hours and you know, as I said, it is a difficult time for some people out there, you know, New Year's, you know. They find it difficult. So maybe I can provide some distraction for a couple of hours or entertain, whatever, you know. Anyways, we'll look at this mod here. So I would assume that this has been converted from FS17. So clearly some of this... Is there a live stream tonight? Did I miss something, OTD? I probably did, you know. So clearly, if you look at the texturing here, clearly some of it is not UDIM FS19 standards. This is FS17 stuff here. The lights here are most definitely FS17. See those there? So they would have to be swapped out. The engine grille here in the real world would obviously be transparent. The Volvo logo there would probably be metallic, you know, in the real world. So it has had some... all right, okay. That is 2 a.m. my time, so 9 p.m. yours. So some of it has had UDIM texturing and some of it hasn't. Specifically the dumper here, this section. This has had UDIM. I don't think the rest of the model has. Maybe the wheels. Yeah, the wheels has had some UDIM. It looks like the lights here, the orange lights, have been replaced with FS19 standards. These ones definitely not. So this grille here should be translucent mesh. You know, you should be able to see the engine inside. On FS Miner's live stream, I noticed a problem with this logo. So, you know, when you zoom out in the distance, you get decal flickering, that type of thing. So I'll check that out just to make sure that I can confirm it. So he's installed FS19 lights on the back here, as you can see. So these grey pieces here, they should probably be metallic. This needs to be UDIM'd as well, you know. But, you know, overall, it's not too bad. I wonder, do these flappy things move here? They're supposed to in the real world. So yeah, it has had some UDIM work, clearly. Mr. Tiny, Mr. Tiny OTD. Mr. Tiny 426, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, sir. Many happy returns to you, sir. I hope you're doing well. So it's always kind of interesting to get up close to here and kind of, you know, get into the model itself, you know, kind of see the interior of it, you know. But the model itself, actually, you know, overall, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad at all, you know. Needs more work, but it's not bad either. The horn is very good. The engine sound is very good. Let me turn up the volume here a little bit. So I'm just looking at the driver here. So let's see how his hands are positioned on the wheel. They're very, very slightly off. Very slightly. You know, there's nothing major there. Just very, very slightly off. There's well, it's very, very plain in here. Not much going on here at all. There's literally nothing here that you know, illuminates, or no dials, no dashboard. Nothing comes on here, as you can see. Sassy Farmer, how are you? How are things? Happy New Year to you, Sassy. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Oh dear. Looks like I have a. Looks like Mr. Nanas, who is the creator of the Money and Construction Map, has. Oh, he's not happy at all. Oh, he deleted the comment. Oh dear. Oh, I've upset a lot of people. Tell these guys to come on over to me, and let's have a live chat, shall we? And they can instead of deleting comments, they can talk shit about me to my face. How about that? But yeah, I don't know. It's very plain. You know, there's not much going on here. I mean, nothing works in here really. There are no dashes, nothing illuminates, there's nothing really going on in here. Nothing works in here, none of the pedals work. Seat, levers, panels, you know, there's literally no displays whatsoever in here. It's just a little bit, you know, some people were a bit upset about my comments about Mr. FS Miner's mods, and you know, they're not too happy, which is quite understandable. You know. So we have reverse lights. They reflect on the ground. We have the stop lights. They work. So everything works at the back there. I like that. I really do like mods that have reverse lights, you know, and they reflect. Let's see, do we have any emergency blinkies? Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. We have no emergency blinkies working anywhere. Oh dear. So yeah, none of the it has no you know, indicators left and right. You know, the orange hazard, whatever we call them, the hazard lights, whatever we call them. None of that, so they don't work. One, two. So it's got two stages. So they work, yeah. I mean, you know what? The real world vehicle may not have, you know, left and right you know, indicators. You know, the orange left and right thingies, whatever the hell they call them. What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm talking about. These bloody things, you know. You can turn them on left and right. So yeah, she goes 31. 800 horsepower should be more than enough to carry around even the heaviest of loads. She drives quite well. The driving speed isn't outrageous. Turn signals, yes, thank you. Oh, there we go. So, Nanas, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, sir. I appreciate it. So yeah, you know, as I said, this is Mr. Anonymous. Um, OTD or Tiny or anybody who's a moderator, just let him speak what he wants to say. Okay, don't delete him or time him out or anything. Don't delete his messages. Allow him to. No, don't do that. Oh, delete. Oh shit. Can you undo that? There we go. Because I actually want to talk to this guy. So, Honest, if you want to post again, sir, you can do that. Oh, God damn it. Shit. What, did I do something? Is he hidden or unhidden? So, Honest, look, if you want to post again, sir, apologies about that. My mods, you know, were a little quick off the quick off the trigger there. You know, so I want to talk to you about this stuff. You know, I'm more than happy to do that. As I said, I want to, you know, explain my point of view, as it were, and why I say the things that I do about these mods. So if you, well, I'll go through it again with you. So when I do my mod reviews, I am very critical because I want these mods to be the best mods that they can possibly be, and I don't apologize for that. I want them to be bug free. I want them to work as they should, you know. Now, in terms of specifications, in terms of, you know, capacity of, you know, a dumper here, that's all personal preference. No, I do, Honest. I do. You know, I admit that. But it's never personal, Honest. You have to remember that. It does not come from a personal, what's the word I'm looking for? It's nothing personal against you. This is about the mod, not you, sir. It genuinely isn't. If I do a mod review, I'm going to go over it with a fine-tooth comb. If I see bugs, I'm going to point them out. If I see errors in the XML, I'm gonna point that out. You know, so I can give you an example here. Look at that. Look at the flickering on the Volvo logo there. You see that? Now, when FS Miner was streaming earlier on, I noticed that. So there's flickering on the Volvo logo here. You see that? So that's it. Now, most people would never go out that distance. It's fine close up, but that's an issue. So we're going to fill this thing with crop here. So we're just going to put wheat in this thing. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see how she drives at a full load here. He's a modder and a map maker, Tiny 426. He made the you know, the mining and construction economy map. So yeah, he actually makes mods. But you know, he's none too happy that I've been critical about his. Well, it's not bullshit, Honest. I mean, it's my honest opinion about the mods. You know. For example, how am I supposed to unload this mod? Because I don't own the bloody land, that's why. That's why it won't bloody well unload. Ah, shit. So I need more money. Alright, let's get ourselves a lot of money here. Let's see how this works. I think 50 million should be, like, I don't know, enough. Right, so let's now we should be able to unload, shouldn't we? Okay, so how do I unload this thing? No, Tiny, it's absolutely fine. Let him be. As I said, I want him to I want to engage with him. I want to allow him an opportunity to defend himself. You know, he has the right to the right to defend himself, and you know, so that's absolutely fine. I have no problem with that. You know. So, Mr. Honest, tell me how do I unload this vehicle? Is there a what am I missing here to get this to unload? Is there a keybind or something? How do you load it? Surely you have to be able to force unload this thing, right? So I'm getting no options here to force unload. So I don't know how that works. So we've got a performance warning here. So that's that FS that DDS raw format. That's not a major issue. I think that's to do with the store picture. I don't think that's a major issue. So what I've done is I'm on Ravensport here, base map, and I've very few mods installed. You know, just to ensure that there's not, you know, there's no conflicts or anything. So these key binding issues here are related to my my Xbox Elite controller. I don't see anything major actually. It looks pretty clean. Yeah, it looks pretty clean actually. There's only like one real error there, and that's a very minor thing. That's to do with the store picture or something. It's the format of the store picture. See that? fs_m_sq.dds instead of raw format. I think that's the only one that I see. Oh, okay. So how can you Can you tell me how I unload this thing? Does it have to be a certain crop type? Is it only for mining material? Because it says here that you can put anything in this thing. So how do I unload it? As I said, OTD, not everyone appreciates my kind of, you know, my style, as it were, or how I, you know, review things. And that's absolutely fine. I have no problem with it whatsoever, you know. Not everybody is going to appreciate, you know, how I review things, you know, or how critical I am of things as well. You know, I am very critical. I freely admit that. And I nitpick over small things, but that's because you know, I have mild OCD, and people know this about me. And I like things to be a certain way, you know. And, you know, I like my mods to be as good as they can be, you know. Now, that is all kinds of weird there. What is going on with that? See that? Oh, wow. Look at this. So that's not very good, is it? Oh, dear. That's a bit weird. You might want to take a look into that, Honest. That's kind of a bit freaky, I have to admit. So yeah, you haven't got that positioned. See the fill thing? It's coming out the front here. You need to push that backwards. See what's happening there? No, I didn't call you specifically a son of a bitch. I was critiquing the mod and the decisions or the inaction to not fix certain issues with a mod. That wasn't a personal thing against you as a human being. This was about the mod. You know? So I still have no unload things here. As I said, you know, I'm happy that Honest is here. You know, I do like the fact, you know, and I do want to give him an opportunity to defend himself. He absolutely has the right to defend himself and put his own side, as it were, up there. You know, completely accept that. But yeah, as I said, you know, how I do my mods is how I do my mods, and you know, your opinion or whatever of me is not going to change that. So, I mean, look, overall, from what I can see, I can't unload this thing. So if you can tell me how to unload this tipper, I'd be very much appreciated. Why can't I unload this thing? And I have my mouse there. That's not giving me anything either. What am I missing here? Do I have to select something in the vehicle? Is there something internally? I do. Yeah, look. Hold on a second. Maybe let me go onto the crop here. I definitely want the bloody crop. Oh, look. Left button, right button, both together. No options. How do I unload this tipper on us? Or on us? But I mean, in terms of the mod itself, it's actually not bad at all, you know. There are no major errors in the log. The fill, how the trailer here fills, or the dumper here at the back, he's going to have to adjust that, because there's definitely some issues with material coming out the front of this thing. I would like more work on the UDIM textures, you know. Some of it is certainly UDIM'd, but there's a lot of it that isn't. Maybe replace these lights, swap them out for FS19 lights, you know, that type of thing. Put some UDIMming on these here, that type of thing, you know. But overall, it's not bad at all, you know. I said my only real criticism of it is the price. It's Control plus I. Is that left or right? Hold on a second. Control plus I. What am I doing here? CTRLI. I'm not getting that. Is there any controller command for the unload? I mean, surely an Xbox controller should just unload it. See if that does anything. No, I've got nothing there. Is that an I or a 1? A second. An I or a 1? Is that a control plus I or is it a control plus 1? So, yeah, I'm pressing the shit out of this and I can't get anything. So I don't know what that is. Yes, Gabe, how are you, sir? How are things? We are going to be looking at a few mods. So yeah, now maybe I'm doing something wrong on this. But I honestly, I cannot unload this tipper. And you know, my computer is no sloucher. You know, it's fairly high end. So I don't understand. Maybe can I make a suggestion to you? You know the braking force of the vehicle. You know how quickly it comes to a stop. No, it's probably like this in the real world. Maybe adjust the braking force a little bit to make it, you know, stop a little bit faster. Not making it too unrealistic. I've just noticed something here. So none of the mirrors work. So as you can see there, the mirrors don't work on the inside. They don't work on the outside either. Yeah, none of the mirrors work. Does this vehicle have hazard lights on us? Are there any hazard lights or what did you call them? You know, the left and right indicators? The orange indicators? Because I can't get that to work either. Do I drive a vehicle in real life? Well, certainly not a Volvo. But I mean, there are basic functions that are... There are basic FS19 standards and functions that are, you know, to all vehicles. You know, all vehicles have certain attributes. You know, example, hazard lights. That's what I'm talking about. I'm asking you, does this have hazards? Does this have that? Can you do that? You know, there are basic functions that all mods should have. Do the lights work? Do the hazards work? Does the beeper work? Does the engine turn on? Can you unload it? You know, these are basic standard features and functions that... Let me ask you this. Would you submit this to the mod hub? Do you think Giants would pass this? So, you know, that's all I would say about that. But again, that's not to be, you know, overly critical or anything. It is a nice mod. I like it. And I can tell you as well that, you know, the Volvo A40G, I was genuine in my conversation with FS Miner. I really like that vehicle. It is a really, really nice looking mod. It genuinely is. And what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to get in contact with the original mod creator. You know, the guy who originally made it in FS17. I'd like his permission to fix the errors, get the bugs fixed. You know, get the chains fixed, get the rear dumper fixed. You know, the unloading sound, that type of thing. Get the wheels fixed, that type of thing. I just noticed in this one here, that, you know, the wheels in here are actually quite okay. There's no problem with the wheels going into the ground on this one. Unlike the A40G. Let's take a look at the wheels here. Yeah, they're fine. No problem with those. Wouldn't mind if the wheels were branded, you know. But, you know, it's only a minor issue. But yeah, I'd really like to be able to... I've got a guy working on the mod at the moment. I won't say his name to protect his privacy, but I've got a guy working on that Volvo A40G. And I'd really like to get permission to actually be able to, you know, import it into Blender and fix some of the issues, if I could get permission for that. And then I could send it to you or FS Miner, and you guys then could re-release it. You know, I would take absolutely no credit whatsoever. Of course, the person who's helping to fix it, I do think he deserves some credit. For me personally, I've no interest in credit. So, you know, as I said, I'd like to be able to get it, you know, to get it fixed. I'll pass it along to you guys, yourself and FS Miner. You can then do whatever you guys want to do with it, brand it FS Miner or whatever, and then re-release it. I'm happy enough with that, you know, no problem with that. This is it. I really like the Volvo. I think it's a great little vehicle, and this is good as well. My only issue with this thing is the bloody price. It's just unrealistic. 130,000. Okay, look, not everybody agrees with me about shit like this, you know. Yeah, but you know, in the real world, these things are over $1 million, you know. But you know, Giants even don't. For example, I'll give you another example. In the real world, the ADCO Ideal is not $465,000. You know, it isn't. You know, it's well over $650,000, $700,000 to buy that damn thing. So he doesn't give permission for edits or re-releases. Can I ask you? I mean, I assume that you got permission from the original mod creator to release the Volvo A40G. I mean, I would assume so. Can I ask you who did the updated UDIM texturing on this mod? Was that authorized by you guys, or did someone else do it without your permission? Because there are two versions of the A40G. One has the original textures, and the other has been UDIM'd. Well, if he is not willing to, if the original mod creator is not willing to give permission, then that's no problem. I'm still allowed to, to edit the mod privately and, use it. As long as I don't distribute it, I'm still allowed to use it. So, shall we take a look at something else? So, honestly, if I'm actually quite happy you're here. I'm always happy to talk to modders and mod creators and find out how they do things. So as I said, I don't have a problem with you being here, sir. So I'm quite happy for you to stay if you wouldn't mind. Do you want to take a look at some other mods, I wonder? If I can find the bloody thing, that is. Yeah, so this is another mod that came out today, okay? It's not by FS Miner, some different modder. I can't think of his name offhand. So this is the Volvo F series. Lanterman Ents. I don't know what that means. So this is a ooh, okay. Ooh, holy shit. It's 234 horsepower, 288 liters of diesel, 37 at depth, 26 mph. Jesus. This is you can see the engine. This is full UDIM, this thing. I don't know why the door is open automatically. Maybe is it supposed to be like that? We'll check that out later on. So yeah, we're 9 minutes away from the new year, my friends. 9 minutes away. So we don't have any colors for Volvo or anything. So we'll just leave the standard white. So we have Michelin. We have some very nice branded bloody tires here. One second. That's not right. So that's Michelin. And then it says Trelleborg, but it says Michelin on the tires. What the hell? That can't be right. Nokian. That's correct. So 3 tire options there. Well, then that ain't right. It definitely isn't a bloody Trelleborg. Michelin, we get standards. The Trelleborgs, we get standards. Oh, I don't know about that one. We get twins. So it's putting a very, very different wheel on the and it's a narrow as well. Interesting. Twin wheels at the front and then narrow twin at the front, but nothing at the back. Okay. And then we have Nokian. I mean, shit, I'll just leave that one. So we have standard farming. Oh, we get weights. Hold on a second. Oh, we do. And we get connected at the back as well. Oh shit. So he's got a ball hitch at the back here, a 3-point ball hitch thingy. Wait a second. Is that vehicle moving? Is that my imagination? I don't know. Standard and farming. So yeah, I like that one. Engine setup, we have the 270 horsepower, 380. 60, 70, 90. That bloody thing is moving, I think. So we got 234 horsepower, 270 horsepower, 380. So that's 250,000. Again, that's not a very realistic price. Happy New Year to you, Honest. Happy New Year to you, sir. And anybody who is currently in the New Year, Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that 2021 goes better for you than 2020 has for many people, you know. But that's why we're here, my friends. That's why we're here, you know. We're here to oh, look at that. Holy shit. So the door opens. Now, I don't know about this logo thing. So watch the logo here. See the way the logo is static? That really should be attached to the door. Do you see that? See what happened there? So I don't know. That should be fixed. So that logo, right? That logo should be affixed to the outside of the door. You see that? But what he's done is it's affixed to the inside. Could that be fixed in Giants Editor? I think that might be. Could you not reposition this logo, take it out in Giants Editor and put it on the door? Shouldn't that be possible? But regardless, look at that. That's awesome. And if you look as well, watch the steering wheel comes down as well. See that? Holy shit, look at this. Oh dear, I was hoping the engine would spin. Damn it. I was really hoping the engine would spin. The fan inside. No reverse lights. She's fast going backwards. Although that's forwards, isn't it? Hold on a second. Is that forwards or backwards? So it says 26 in the shop, but it's actually 32. So look at the filter here. Is it a filter? It's actually translucent. I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually translucent. So look at all this stuff here. This is all fully U-dimmed. So he has the correct logo there. I don't know. I think it might be possible to fix that actually. The RAM is moving, but it's weird. Watch the RAMs. Look at the movement of this thing. Isn't that weird? Oh, that's not connected correctly. So you see the way the RAM is moving? See that? So that black RAM internally is not connected properly at all. See that? Yeah, look, it doesn't even match up. Look at it. See it? See it there? See the way it's it's completely off. I think you mean the best driver in Farm Sim. Okay, I think you mean the. Ooh, look at this. Hold on a second. Let's take a look at the night time here. Oh, nice. Shit, yeah. Bloody like that. Ooh. Oh, it works. So check out the lights here. First stage. That's very nice. Look at that. And the steps there. 2, 3, 4 stages. Let's do that again. First, second, third. So there must be a high beam and a low beam on the fourth stage here. Yeah, there must be a high beam and a low beam. So it's definitely lit up, this bloody thing. Look at this shit. You got your beacons. Let's see if they reflect on the ground, shall we? So we do have reflections. That's alright. So yeah, we are literally a few seconds away from 2021. Hopefully my phone is accurate, that is. We have no beeper. There we go, people. Happy New Year to everybody, at least in Ireland. We are now officially in 2021. Cheers to you all. I do actually hear some fireworks going off outside. I didn't think they were actually going down this year, but yeah. Remember, it does appear to have some fireworks going on. So there's no horn in this thing. I don't know if this comes with any attachments. I think it might have actually. It is. It does. Yeah. See that? It comes with 4 attachments. That one. That one. T's and no T. Oh, shit, 20,000 liters. That's not bad. Let's see how everything moves here. Everything appears correct on this thing. Yeah, it looks all fine. Don't have an issue with that. Don't know if this is multi-fruit, we'll see. It is. So yeah, there's a few bugs in this thing. So this part here, so, I don't know if you'll notice as well. Look, see the way the vehicle is moving. Look at this. So that's another issue there. See that? It's actually moving along, crawling along. So that's another problem with it. Yeah, he's gonna have to get that sorted. But yeah, so there's this PTO, I guess they call it. That needs to be fixed. There's definitely... Oh, there's a weight issue. Oh, Jesus. Oh, crap almighty. Oh, good lord. That's not good. Shit. It's got some weight problems, this thing. Holy crap. Yeah, you're not going to be able to put 20,000 liters in this bloody thing. You're never going to be able to tip it up, that's for sure. Look. Look at this shit. Look, you can't do it. Holy shit. That is not good. He's going to have to make some adjustments there. So is it? Do you think it's just the lime OTT? You're right. It's just a line. Well, that's still not great or anything, but it's definitely better. Let's try another one, will we? Let's see what. I've never done this before. Let's see what is the heaviest, shall we? So that's pig food. Okay. Manure is quite heavy, so you can see it there. And manure is heavy. Ooh, oh yeah, oh yeah, she's heavy. Holy Toledo, she's heavy. I think he should adjust the center of mass in this. The arse of this vehicle needs to be a little bit more weighted than what it is, just in my opinion. She's a little bit, oh, what the hell? Give me a second here. I've done something crazy here. How do I get rid? Does anyone know? I've enabled the magnifier by accident. How do I get rid of that? Ah, shit. I've screwed up my bloody computer. So I'm after hitting the bloody magnifier thingy, and I don't know how to get rid of the damn thing. Shit. Where the hell is that thing with the magnifier? Give me a second here, guys. How the hell have I screwed this up so badly? Oh, I got it. I got it. Sorry about that. I got it. I'm an idiot. Right, we're back. Okay. Alright. Press the wrong bloody button on the keyboard. God damn it. The hell is wrong with this keyboard? For some reason, Global Company is not working anymore, and I don't know why. So yeah, there's definitely a few issues with this mod here, as you can see from you know. So while there are no major issues showing up in the log file, which is interesting, you can clearly see that the mod itself has, it has some issues, So that's quite interesting, that you can have a clean log file, but you can actually have, errors with the model itself, which is something kind of I discovered with the Volvo A40G, But it's actually a very, very nice mod. It's actually high quality. The model itself is high quality. It's just got a few little issues that need to be addressed. It's not quite ready for prime time yet, I don't think. But overall, it's not a bad mod. I mean, it does function, you know. But there would be a few little issues there that would annoy the bug the hell out of me personally. Using it, you know. So, hopefully, those issues can be fixed with an update. So that's that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of those mods there. We're going to uninstall those because I want to kind of reset and get Global Company back working again. So I've got a few mods here. We have a new Fent Vario 900 TMS mod that came out today. There is a couple of random Roland equipment mods that I want to look at. So I've got a few here that I want to take a look at. So we'll just check everything here to make sure that we have everything enabled. Right, let's go along here. Let's see these. Okay, that's fine. New subscriber, Joe Bouchard. Bouchard? Apologies if I have butchered your name, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you as well. So I guess it's going to be under medium tractors. Actually, it's probably going to be a large. Oh, it is. Do you want to take a look at the Russian tractor? Oh, that took a while to load in. Holy crap, that took a while. This is a Russian. This is actually it translates to Kirovets, Kirovets, Kirovets. Real world Russian brand, you know, like tractors. K77, 744 R3, 390 horsepower, 800 litres of diesel, 232 of depth. That's quite high. 21 mph. We get some. It's the engine. So the engine is changing inside. I don't know if you can see that. 120,000 roughly. Wow. Oh. No, I'm not doing anything. This, oh Jesus, I've never seen this before. Did you see that? Holy Toledo. Watch this again. No, I'm not touching the Xbox controller. Watch what happens when you get into the vehicle. Look. It puts you inside. Look at this. Holy duck. Woo. I've never seen that. Has anybody ever seen that before? Ooh. Kind of getting some smoke of exhaust in this thing. Jesus, that was fantastic. That entry into the vehicle, I've never seen anything like that before. So there is a mesh on this thing. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, there is a mesh on the front of this thing. It's quite blotchy. I don't know how old this tractor is. It could be that the modder has tried to really make this like old and weathered, you know. Mr. Aussie, how are you, sir? Happy New Year to you, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, we have a spinning PDO. Look at this. That's cool. So can I get down and dirty with this mod? Oh, look at the animation on the bottom. Watch the little foot pedals. Look at the foot pedals moving. Isn't that awesome? See that? Look. That is fantastic. I've never seen that before. Have you? Isn't that cool? Reverse lights. Ooh, nice engine sound. So we have reverse lights and they reflect on the ground. 13 mph reverse. Yeah, the PTO shaft spins underneath. See that? Very, very nice engine sound. Very nice. That is bloody cool, this thing. Yeah, you can see the PDO spinning there. It goes all the way, extends all the way back. So we'll check out the basic functions of this thing. 1, 2, 3. First, second, third. First reflects. Second, third. Thingy on the top there. No beacon lights. Probably not unusual. Probably what the real world machine is like. License plate. The mirrors work, so they both reflect. They work on the inside. Texture resolution in here could be a little bit better, but then again, he may have wanted this to look weathered and worn. This is probably a somewhat old tractor. I don't know how old it is, but I don't know when it was manufactured. So he may have intentionally tried to make it weathered and worn. It certainly looks like that. So if we check out our display here, everything turns on, as you can see. So yeah, we even have our little thingies there. So this should work. So yeah, that works. So we have all our dials here. The pedal works. The seat is suspended. His hands are slightly off, not major, but slightly off. Oh, he disappears. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, look at this. You can adjust the angle of the mirrors. Look at that. So both mirrors can be adjusted in and out. Let me see this. Oh, they can be tilted up and down as well. Look, that's awesome, huh? So yeah, in and out, up and down. Full adjustment on the mirrors. Very nice. Oh, you can put the thingy up here. Very cool, very cool. So do you have anything for the left stick, I wonder? No. So I thought maybe you might be able to open the engine on this thing, but it doesn't appear to be. So while this isn't a hugely extensive test, it kind of gives you an overview. Let's check the log. So once again, we have that driving dust. So the driving dust is a custom shader. That I've seen that with so many mods now. I'm not even worried about it. It's probably just a modder has done something custom with the dust effects here. So it's not. I don't think that affects performance or anything or a major bug. Log appears clean. Interesting. I don't see anything in the log. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. The usual driving dust thingy. Many custom mods have that. Nice mod. Nothing fundamentally wrong with this thing. I can't see anything glaring or obvious that's like an issue with it, you know, in terms of, you know, the basic functions or, you know, there's no major problems with the model or anything. I don't see anything anyways. I guess, you know, if you want something different, you know, this is certainly a different tractor, you know. If you want something different on your farm or you're doing a themed farm, you know, I don't have a problem with this one. I can't see any reason not to, you know, be overly harsh or critical about it. Everything seems absolutely fine. I'm sure that the texturing and the weathering here is intentional. You know, he obviously wanted it to look old, you know, and kind of weathered and worn. So that's kind of what I would say about that. You know, it's a lot of blotchiness on this thing, but I think that's intentional. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear, I sneezed. I think that's intentional. I think he wanted it like that. You know, it's not super smooth textures or anything. You know. But yeah, there you go. I don't have a problem with this one. No problem at all with that one. That's okay. So yeah, this is obviously this is not on the official mod of brand. This is a dodgy mod from the old dodgy websites. Next up, we have the Fendt Vario 900 TMS, 300 horsepower, 530 liters of diesel, no DEF, which is interesting. I'll have to find out when this is manufactured. 34 mph, 250,000. It doesn't look like an old tractor. Fuck deer. Oh wow. Okay. Holy. That's not very nice, is it? Oh lordy. Fuck deer. Do we need that kind of stuff on tractors? Do we get enough of that shit like in the fandom already without putting it on the bloody tractor? Can I take the damn thing off? It does look like a nice model though. She's been quite heavily modified, this thing. It looks like it, anyways. Rim colors, so we can go that. Main color, we can go that. Design color, we can go that. So you can change the color of the pipe thingy here, whatever the hell you want to call that. That thing with the license plate on it. Options: Michelin, Trelleborg, Continental. That's a new one. Kleber. That's a new one. BKT. Holy shit. Mitas. Jesus, there's a lot of tires in this thing. Standard. So we get standard. XM. Jesus, that's a lot of bloody wheels. Continental is standard. Keebler is... Oh, look at that one. That's nice. Keebler standard. BKT is standard. For the purposes of the stream, I'll go with the Keebler because, I haven't seen those before. Oh, ooh, Forestry Edition. So we can change the fenders here. For some reason you can't get all the options with the cage on the top here. Oh, that's putting a grill around the this thing as well. Oh, I see it is, yeah. Yeah, it's putting a cage around the front end here. Attachers, we have that one. No attacher. You get the idea there. So engine setup, we have 165, 200, 240, 260, 300. So the maximum is 300 horsepower here. We get stickers. Oh, so we can't take the bloody thing off. Thank God. So yeah, we can take that stupid shite off. A dumbass thing. So we can put extra lights in this as well. So that's nothing. So that configuration there is 302,500. Very glad that I can get rid of those stupid ass, fuck you, John Deere. Don't touch... What the hell? Don't touch my vent. Okay, that's a bit extreme, isn't it? What the hell is this guy? Engine is fully done inside. Translucent mesh. Lights are full UDIM. License plate. License plate at the back. I don't know if it's illuminated or not. We have our European warning signs. They may or not go in. I'm not sure. We have a speed thingy. It's the interior of this thing. Quite spacious. Lot going on there. Ooh. Nice engine sound. Monitors come on. Show that again. So LCD display in the front here. I believe this has simple IC control, and it does. Open the window. Open the sun visor thingy. What else is there? Side window. Back window. I'll give you a view from the outside in a second. Just open everything up, I guess, so you can just see it. There may be more IC controls there than what I'm seeing. Thought there might be different camera views or something, but no. Oh. So that opens. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright. Sometimes this window here, oh, maybe it does. It bloody well does open. Okay, I see how I missed that one. And sometimes the modder will have these windows that will open like a little bit and then fully open, you know? Like a two-stage thing. So there's the outside of it there. Once again, sometimes these guys they'll have little arrows on this thing, so you have to put up the hydraulics or that type of thing, or yeah, the warning signs here will be, you know, adjusted. So I'm sure that this should work from the outside. It does. Sometimes these warning signs can be put in and out. So I'm not seeing any cross for that here. So collisions on the top there. Not bad so far. Not bad at all. $34 mph. Okay. This engine sound. Oh, she slides. Oh, see that? Maybe that's the barrier grip a bit. You see that? I actually like this. See the way she drives, see the way she nice, man, I like this. You could drift in this thing. Nice, that's really good. So the driver is positioned absolutely perfectly. Hands are in the correct position. Hand is on the steering wheel correct. The joystick correct. He's in the right position. The position in here is perfect as well. Animated and suspended seat, or whatever the hell they call it. Joystick moves, everything is here. So the entire interior is absolutely as it should be. Basic functions. Should all be working as it should be. I don't see why it wouldn't. Three stages of lights, which is perfectly normal. 1, 2, 3. First, second, third. First, second, third. Monkeys. Lights all work as they should. Reflects on the ground. Nothing is jumping out at me so far that is wrong with the tractor. As I said, there is some kind of barrier grip thing, so when you get up to full speed, see the way it does that? I like that though. That's nice. It's kind of self-corrects itself. I'm sure that's a thing in the real world. See the way it does that? That's awesome. Nice. Very nice. I like the way it does that. Nothing negative so far about to say about the mod. Nothing so far. Don't see anything major wrong with it. Or anything for that matter. Again, you know, the warning, missing texture, dirt in map in decals 1. In the vehicle shader.xml. Probably could fix that, probably a minor bug. Error, can't load resource. Vent 900 TMS barrier. Shared dirt normal PNG. It's another error for the driving dust, but we've seen that before. So that's three little warnings and errors. I don't think they're a major big deal though. They're not going to affect the performance. And they're not going to crash your game. That's the main thing. And they're quite likely they can be fixed with yourself or an update. You could either go into the XML or whatever and try and fix that, or that type of thing. So yeah, the Fendt Vario 930. TMS, is that what it's called? The Fendt Vario 900 TMS. Nice bloody mod. Highly configurable, lots of wheel options. Simple IC. Everything functions, works as it should. Interior is great. High quality. This file is about 70 megabytes, so the poly count is fairly, high in this thing. I can't see anything that jumps out at me that is fundamentally wrong with this thing, or a reason not to download it, Yeah, it's a good one. No problem with that one whatsoever. Solid stuff. So, that's it's kind of 3 mods there. So, my friends, yeah, I think, what time are we? How long have I been streaming now? Let's see how long I've been streaming. 90 minutes. So I don't know. I've got a few more mods to look at, but I don't know if I'm going to get through them today, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, I want to check out this Hurley man at some point as well. Jesus, look at this thing. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Look at that engine design. Oh, my God. Look at this thing. Jesus. Holy crap. This is high quality shit. Look at the options on this thing. Good Lord above in heaven, that you can change bloody everything in this thing. We're gonna have to leave that for another time. That's a whole kettle of fish to do, that bloody thing. Shit, this looks good. Once again, people, my modified version of the X9 Harvester. New decals. See that shit? That's awesome. So I've got a couple of trucks. So this was originally a Kenworth, but I've actually rebranded it to Lizard and changed up a few things. I just, even though it still has the bloody Kenworth logo on that. See the Kenworth logo? So yeah, I might do a little bit more debranding further on this thing. And I might actually get rid of those logos. I wanted a generic version just for myself. So we may or may not do that. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. I think it should be possible to get rid of those logos. Anyways, my friends, we're going to end the stream there, I think. Thank you all for tuning in. And honest, genuinely, sir, you can tune in anytime. No hard feelings on my end. And, always happy to, talk with people, modders, and allow people to have their, defend themselves and have their say, So, yeah, thank you for sticking around. Appreciate it. So, my friends, there you go. We're going to end the stream there. Once again, my friends, Happy New Year to all of you. And God willing, 2021 will be a better year for you and the planet as a whole. So take care. Bye-bye.